Okay, but today's been a long day, but we'll get into that in just a minute, because I wasn't even planning on going live today. That's the thing. But I'm going to explain that in a minute. If you're wondering. Today, I wasn't planning to go live. I was just planning to upload a TikTok, and that's it. And then, all of a sudden, I remember, All In is in a few days, and I need to make my predictions for that. So I go to do something. I'll go over to my, I really don't know. I go over to somebody's house. I go on Twitter for about 5 seconds, and all of a sudden it all comes crashing down. So, about the day, I had planned on uploading a TikTok, but I didn't because I didn't think I was going to be home in time. So I decided to cancel that, and I was going to make my predictions for All In instead. But around, let's see, when was the first post about it? Let me see. It was around, let me see. It was around maybe 6 or 7 when I decided to go on Twitter, and I really don't know how to say this one, but all of a sudden I go on Twitter and I find out that Bray Wyatt died. I don't know I don't know exactly how. I'm pretty sure he had a heart attack or something, but I just go on Twitter for about 5 seconds, and all of a sudden, I really don't know. It just all came crashing down. But, of course, rest in peace, because, I'm pretty sure, because, the Fiend character is one of the first characters I actually enjoyed in wrestling. After that, I dang loved Bray Wyatt, and then they fired him for whatever reason, because for some reason Vince didn't like him, and they brought him back, and, it wasn't really the best run, but it was passable. Which, of course, I've always loved him, so, for obvious reasons. He was one of the first main characters that I actually enjoyed in wrestling. So, of course, rest in peace to him, and of course, prayers out to his family, of course. Apparently, tomorrow's SmackDown is supposed to be apparently they scrapped anything. I think they're supposed to make it a Bray Wyatt tribute show, which I think is probably the best call to do, of course, in this instance, because we've already had multiple wrestling deaths in the last few days. Of course, yesterday, Terry Funk died. Of course, today Bray Wyatt died, which that was. Of course, I wasn't expecting Terry Funk to die. I knew he was old. I just didn't. But that sounded wrong. But I know that sounds wrong, but that one could have happened at any point. But Bray's just came out of nowhere, which apparently it was a heart attack. This conversation. This conversation starts off with them talking about school, and all of a sudden, it just goes in all the heck. Because, of course, unfortunately, of course, Bray Wyatt passed away earlier today, so. And there's been some crap I've seen where people are making fun of his death for some reason. Which, if you're doing that, I'd like to then give you a message. Actually, I'm gonna go in and talk to God here for a second, actually. God, can we please make a trade? Can you please bring Bray back and take these goobers with you? If you're making fun of him, well, you probably deserve to, you should have been the one that was being taken instead of him, so. So of course I was supposed to go live for my all-in predictions, and then, well, it's all broken loose since then, so. And also, I would also like to give a shout out to him, because if it wasn't for him, I don't think LA Knight would be getting the kinds of reactions that he was. I really appreciate Bray Wyatt for putting LA Knight on the map the way that he currently is. So, because if it wasn't, of course, if it wasn't for that dang feud that LA Knight and Bray Wyatt had, I don't think that LA Knight would be kind of getting the kind of dang reactions that he dang was. So, I mean, I would really love to. So, yeah, you have to appreciate that also. So, of course, it's been a long day. Didn't wake up till 3. For about 3 hours spent, so, about to go to someone's house. Ate chili. Found out around 6 or 7 o'clock Bray Wyatt passed away from a heart attack, and, well, now we're here. So, it's been a long day. So I just wanted to get out of the way because, of course, Bray was one of the first people that I actually, block this guy, by the way. If you're saying, don't care about this, then, yeah, you're definitely getting blocked. Because, first of all, he died. He has a family, for one. Then again, he's also a fan of the. Then again, this guy that's making fun of this whole situation is a fan of the Georgia Bulldogs. That might actually help out our cause here. Maybe I really don't know, but if you're making fun of the situation, then yeah, there you go. See ya. You're never gonna see me again. But there's also one guy that I'm feeling really bad for in this whole situation. He's not on Twitter now, I guess. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I feel bad for this guy more than anybody. This guy was probably one of the biggest Bray Wyatt fans that I've ever seen. And I feel bad for him. There's one who has a cookie kid on file, and I feel bad for him more than mainly anybody. Mainly because it's obvious the guy has a problem, but it seems like he's probably one of the biggest Bray Wyatt fans that I've ever seen. And, so, I appreciate Cookie Kid on file. I really dang love the guy. But, like, he annoys me, but and it's kind of dang weird because it seems like half the crap I see here on his page of people, like, there was, like, yesterday, people were saying about how much they wanted Bray Wyatt back. I don't think it was many people because, I mean, people really did not like Bray Wyatt's last run. So, but it just kind of feels weird now. So, yeah. Also, I think it's also really great that any sorry, give me a second. Let's go look. Let's see, real quick. The Mountain Dew Pitch Black match was kind of. I really don't know what to call it because I'm still not a fan of that match. That match was a fever dream to be a part of. It ended up being Bray Wyatt's last match too. So, I mean, it wasn't really his last match, but if we're talking about televised matches, it was. I think his last match was in Illinois, I think. I might be wrong. Also, apparently, let me see. I remember seeing it all. Apparently, any proceeds, anything that come from Bray Wyatt merchandise, are gonna be donated to his family, which is also a great thing to do, of course, and what's been going on today. So there's been a Peacock already has Bray Wyatt greatest moments thing, which I probably need to go watch later. Like they have a whole show on here, and he really didn't show up to the final 8 minutes of it. That's just how great the son of a gun was. So I'm gonna go and try to transition to the next part of the stream here because of course I was supposed to make this a all-in prediction stream where we also just talk about some other stuff that I've figured out today, and then the whole Bray Wyatt situations happened. So, of course I want to go ahead and get off here. Actually, we're not gonna get off yet because this was supposed to be a stream that was gonna last about an hour, and then it's not anymore because I just want to get the stream done early. Tomorrow I will be uploading SmackDown tomorrow. Will probably be a Bray Wyatt tribute show. So, if that's the case, I'll probably have it tuned on in there. I'll probably watch some of it. But of course I still have to upload, which this might sound wrong, but I still have to upload videos no matter what's going on. So, of course I will still be uploading tomorrow, but I will still have, if they do have the Bray Wyatt tribute show, it looks like they're going to, I'll probably have it tuned on in there, and I'll probably catch some of it. So, but what we were supposed to do here today was, of course, make my all-in predictions, which is what we're going to do now. I'll be live this Sunday, maybe. Depends on what's been going on. It depends on what's going on in London. I think it might rain in London this week. I really don't know. If it's right now, it says it's not supposed to, but the rain, the weather changes like every 5 dang days in England. So I really don't know what's going to happen here. It could go either way here, but who knows. So, of course, before we transition again, rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. Our prayers out to all of his family. And, yeah. The thing that feels weird, too, is last night, maybe it wasn't last night, but it was something I was thinking. I think there's a possibility that Bray Wyatt's going to come back at Payback in some way. But, yeah. Now, of course, that can't happen. But, of course, rest in peace to him, prayers to his family, and, I hope if tomorrow's show does get turned into a tribute show, definitely, I'm definitely gonna check out some of it, of course. Good lord. So we're going to transition into this next sport here, probably because I need to be over this. There's already been a preseason blowout. The Steelers beat... Wait, who did they face tonight? Oh, they beat the Falcons 24-0, and this is only preseason. So we're going to transition to the next part of the stream here. So... Oh, man. I don't know. It's been a long day. I feel like the Bray Wyatt news just ain't kept it off in every way. How many people did I block? It says there's 30 comments underneath this, and there's only 3. You're about 28 off there, 27. So, of course, I'm going to transition to the next port here. The stream is going to be a short one, mainly because I can't really do what I'm supposed to do. I was supposed to make my all-in predictions. That's what I'm about to do now. And then I was also supposed to just talk about random crap. And it's went all to heck, so. But seriously, though, when you're going to transition into the next portion here of what was of the stream. Good lord. So I'm going to go over the all-in. I'm going to make my predictions for the show. Of course, this is not the actual match order. As far as I'm aware, anyway. So... I'm going to go make my all-in predictions. Okay, yeah, there are a ton of matches on the show. There is a ton of matches. There's 10 of these things, if I'm correct. And I don't think there's 10 on the show, but there's 10 in total if you count the 0-hour matches. Which that would make 11, because apparently they're supposed to announce another one for this week, so... So, of course, I'm going to go transition into the all-in predictions now. Okay, on the 0-hour of All In, we're going to have Aussie Open defending the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships against MJF and Adam Cole, Bro Shot Shows for life. This match, I can't really answer why it's happening, but why not? The main reason why I care about this match is because I want to see MJF hit a kangaroo kick. That might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in the sport of professional wrestling, but I want to see a kangaroo kick. That's pretty much all I want to see is just a kangaroo kick. I do think Aussie Open are going to retain here because you can't really have the dang Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions main event the show. I mean, you probably can, but I mean, literally MJF and Cole are supposed to main event the show, so I mean, apparently there's supposed to be another 0-hour match announced maybe this Saturday, but I'm not going to go over it because it's not been announced. Apparently, it's supposed to be Jack Perry versus Hook for the FTW title. I think Hook's going to win, by the way, if you just want to wonder. I'm not actually really going to count the all-in matches towards the actual show because, the 0-hour matches towards the actual show, mainly because they're not really a part of the show. They're before the show. I mean, they're part of the show, but they're before the show. It makes no sense, but that's how I see it, so I do think Aussie Open are going to win this match, by the way. I really can't really say much about the next FTW Championship match if that does get announced. I just think Hook's gonna win. Let's get to the actual show now. Okay, the House of Black is gonna be defending their AEW World Trio Championships against the Acclaimed. Yeah, Billy Gunn came out of retirement. You may or may not have known that. Yeah, this match probably could have been on All Out, now that I realize it, but I mean, you're gonna get a ton of wrestlers on one of the biggest shows of the year. If you're wondering, this match is happening because for some reason the House of Black stole Billy Gunn's boots and they've been going after the Acclaimed for a dang good while. So now Billy Gunn's coming out of retirement. He's he's a part of this match. So yeah, I don't think know who. I mean, I assume this I don't know. This one's gonna be a tough one to decide because I know we have. I know there's another event next week, but that's right. Moon Court is live. I can't watch it though because I'm currently doing something. I mean, I'm gonna go watch it. I just can't have the audio on now because Moonhead. He's interesting. I'm gonna have it toned down for now. But I'll turn it up as soon as we get done with this stream. Because Moonhead, he cusses quite a bit, and, well, even though I've taken shots of clips of him on the channel, I really don't feel like doing that right now. Now that leaves me with no dang phone to use. That's the dang battle. Because afterwards, Mooncourt, my own predictions, I'll have to wait for a while. Okay, so by the way, what I was saying, I think I'm just gonna say that the Acclaimed win. I mean, they've already lost to the House of Black twice. I think so. I think they're gonna pick up the dub, and but probably need to rematch it all out. I think all out just gonna be a ton of rematches. Probably, I really don't know. Sorry, god dang it. I really don't know what to do here. Maybe let's go to Google and we'll just look up the dang code from here. Okay. God dang it, is that phone struggling? I'll be right back. God dang it. There we go. Okay. Okay, we back. Oh my lord, okay. Get this all figured out in a minute. I'm not worried. Okay, we back. Okay. Okay. Next up here, this is not actually how it was scheduled on the thing, but crap on a crackle. A trios match. Kenny Omega, Hangman Adam Page, and Kota Ibushi. I don't know why I say Ibushi like that. I just like saying it like that. That's probably how Ibushi is being pronounced anyway. Versus Jay White, Juice Robinson, and Konosuke Takeshita. It's pretty obvious this is leading to Takeshita versus Omega at All Out. But this one's also a little tough to decide because, I mean, I'm just gonna pick the Elite mainly. It's like the Golden Elite because it has Kota Ibushi. I'm sorry. What I was saying though, if you didn't understand, I think the Golden Elite are gonna win mainly because, I mean, can you really have the EVPs of the company lose on the biggest show in the biggest wrestling show ever? I don't think it really is, but it's something to think about. Next up here though, we have a coffin match. Sting and Darby Allin take on Swerve Strickland and Christian. I'm gonna make fun of every dead father that I can find. Cage. So, if you're wondering why Christian Cage is in this match for whatever reason, so last night, for some reason, AR Fox got kicked out of the Mogul Embassy after a whopping 3 weeks. But this is a coffin match, so I'm gonna take Sting and Darby Allin in because I think Darby Allin's won every single coffin match in AEW. Okay, we still got. Wait, let me see how many matches there were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 8 matches. I thought there was a little bit more. I thought that was more than 8, but I guess it's only 8. Crap. Okay, we got the 0-hour match down. We got. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there is 10. It didn't really say that on the dang last thing. Okay, so we went over that one. Okay, in this one. Okay. Next up, we got a Stadium Stampede match. Eddie Kingston, Penta, Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Trent Beretta take on Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Santana, and Ortiz. So yeah, if you don't know what a Stadium Stampede match is, pretty much when they really just do a bunch of crap that doesn't make a single bit of sense, but it just happens. If you've ever seen an Anarchy in the Arena match that's happened the last few years at Double or Nothing, well, the Stadium Stampede is just like that, except the Stadium Stampede came first. I think that at this point, I'm just expecting to get every pick wrong at this point. Because I think that the BCC are going to win. They probably won't, knowing how my luck is. But I'm just going to take a wild guess. Next up here, though, we got Chris Jericho versus Will Ospreay. Expect me to say Will Ospreay a lot because I just really love saying Will Ospreay. So this match was supposed to happen 2 years ago in Japan, but it didn't because of COVID. And now it's happening at Wembley Stadium. So I think this kind of counts as a dub. It's been happening in Mooncore here. Yeah, we're still good. Yeah, we're still good. As for this match, though, I think Will Ospreay is going to win, mainly because it's Will Ospreay. So, it's actually not really a reason. It's a reason for something, though. Okay, we got. Sorry, god dang it, the lag. Sorry. Okay, we got 5 matches down and 4 more to go. So we got an AEW World Tag Team title match. FTO put their tag team titles on line against the Young Bucks. These two have put on 2 bangers in the past, and I don't think they're going to stop now. So, I mean, there's going to be some crazy crap here to Wembley for dang sure. But, with all the dang stuff's been going on with FTO, I mean, especially Cash Wheeler and his dang arrest, I think that the Young Bucks are gonna win this one. I mean, I'm pretty sure that dang thing that's been going on with Cash Wheeler is probably gonna play into this one, plus play a ton of other things. So, I think the Young Bucks are going to win the AEW World Tag Team titles. Next up, we got a women's match, the one and only women's match on the show. So that may not be something. We got Hikaru Shida defending her AEW Women's World title against Toni Storm, Saraya, and Britt Baker. And I'm expecting this match to be it's gonna be something. I'm just gonna make a prediction. Anybody but Saraya. There you go. But seriously, I think Hikaru Shida is gonna win this one. But seriously, anybody but Saraya. I don't care. At this point, I don't even care if it's Britt Baker. Just give it to anybody but Saraya. Okay, we only got 2 more left. Wait, is this even? Yeah, this is the correct word. Okay. Okay, this one done. We got CM Punk defending his real world championship, which isn't actually a real title. I just now figured that out today. Versus Samoa Joe, the fourth time these two have fought. After the last encounter they had on Collision a few weeks back, I'm expecting this match to be a bangle. Obviously, after seeing that dang GTS that CM Punk did this week, also I'm kind of worried. I'm both excited and worried for this match. Because I'm gonna have to try to see CM Punk lift up a 300-pound man, so this may or may not be terrifying. I still expect this match to be great though, because it's a CM Punk against Samoa Joe match, so I think CM Punk's gonna retain, because I assume that they're gonna have some kind of unification match with him and MJF at some point, or Adam Cole, depends on whoever wins the main event. Which, speaking of the main event, we're going to go over that now. MJF defends his AEW World Championship against Adam Cole. These two have fought before in a eliminator match, which Adam Cole almost won, but the time ran out before he was able to beat MJF. And now they're kind of stuck on a tag team together, and it's actually brought some of the greatest crap on TV. I don't think you're ever gonna find anybody else saying they're gonna do a kangaroo kick in any other company. That's just how great this is. This match I'm expecting is gonna cook. This one's gonna be interesting because I think Adam Cole's gonna have a shot at this one. I expect him to have a shot at this one, but hey, new follower. This is what I was saying. I do think MJF's gonna retain, just because I really don't know. I think it's gonna be MJF that retains though. So I do think at some point we're gonna then get a I really don't know. I'm just expecting them to do MJF and CM Punk 3 for the dang title at some point. Likely dang unification match or something. So if this son of a gun is dang doing clout, are they not doing a tribute show? Or is it just them getting mad at Zero News? Because it's kind of funny, because after the thing happened with Bray Wyatt, of course, as I've said, he passed away earlier today, someone said, Boozer put, apparently everything for tomorrow is scrapped. So, I don't know what's going on. But, though, we're gonna get off for the night. So again, before we get off, rest in peace to, Bray Wyatt. Of course, prayers out to everyone in his family, because, I don't know. Yeah, this also hits hard as well. Bray Wyatt's last time on appearing in front of a crowd, it just so happened that he was in the ring with his brother. So that one hits home. Because of course his brother Bo Dallas, was the one that played Uncle Howdy, of course. So that one hits home. At this point in time, this is when people pretty much were tired of Bray Wyatt's run. But of course now, it just seems to hit home at this point because his last time on TV in front of a crowd was with his brother. That just hits home more than anything. So when I get off, I'll be uploading tomorrow. Be uploading on Saturday. Probably will not be filming the Orca Truck Race. It depends on what happens with All In, because I definitely plan on watching that event. It's apparently the biggest wrestling show in history, so definitely be tuning into that one. I know I'm gonna have to pay $50 to watch that son of a gun, but I'll probably end up watching it either way. See, let's look at Daytona for these next few days. Looking pretty good. Okay, it's already going to crap in Daytona. Not for the days we're supposed to race though, so that's good. They're gonna be starting tomorrow. Qualifying at 4 might be live. We really don't know. If we all, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. So might be live at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Might not be. Actually, we probably won't be live at 4. Probably 5. Because then we'll be uploading tomorrow. Also, I just found it funny how they just kind of slipped in a dang top dollar can't go over the top rope joke. I'm sorry, I forgot I was watching Mooncore, and then for a second, well. Yeah, when to get off for the night. Stream has reached 37 minutes. So before we get off, rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. Prayers out to his family, of course, and just remember tonight. Just remember everyone. Then just remember, tell all your family that you love them, because one day can be fine. The next day, well, you might not even be here anymore. Just so, So I love everybody. I might be live tomorrow, maybe around 5 o'clock. If not, I'll definitely be filming Xfinity Cup races at Daytona. So I love everybody. And I'll see everybody at sorry, I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'll be uploading tomorrow. Of course, we'll be uploading Saturday. I'll probably be live Sunday, maybe. Don't know. Depends on if I feel sleep till 15 o'clock again. I'm sorry, but of course, I'll see everybody later. And just remember, tell everybody that you know that you love them, because who knows what can happen from today to tomorrow. So, I love everybody, and I'll see everyone tomorrow.